word itself.
Latin word steak, tsaka
Steak and then bata pa naman ako, ba't ako kukuha?
question, doon na lang. Saan ka mas mag-benefit? Sa 180K or sa 1 million? Ba, Mari? Ganda ba? O ay Norman Bernard dito again. Same kami ni Joanne. We're 6 years in silent. Actually, kung naman tayo, no? Anyway, I'm with me right now, my co-manager, a unit manager as well in Sun Life. I think 6 years ka na rin in Sun Life, no?
Yeah.
Miss Joanne Rayala! Ano bang pag-uusapan natin for today? Like, what do you want us to talk? Ano ba yung tingin mong dapat nating i-share sa ating mga viewers for this topic for today? Sige, ano ba yun? Go!
Yeah, I think the best thing that we can discuss ngayon is the insurance stigma. Ano ba yung mga misconception ng mga tao na bakit ganito ang insurance?
Wait. So, sige, nabanggit mo yung insurance stigma.
Yeah.
So, before anything else, can you please define what is stigma?
Okay, from the word itself.
Latin word stig, tsaka
So, stig and then but, basahin na natin from the dictionary para hindi natin mabash, diba? So,
okay, go.
From the dictionary itself, it says that it is a set of negative and unfair beliefs that society or a group of people have about something.
Oh, okay. So parang like, parang on them, it's their opinion about this kind of topic as well.
Correct.
So sige, ano nga ba yung common stigma when it comes to getting an insurance policy? Siguro, magiging maganda, Mare, if we talk about like, ano yung common na experience or naririnig mo when you're having a client or a prospect in front of you and you're talking about insurance. Sige nga, sample. Bigyan mo ko ng idea.
Ako talaga, ang common sa akin ever since I started is, bata pa naman ako, ba't ako kukuha niyan?
Oh, but ano ba yun? Like, when we say bata, anong mga age usually yung mga nakakausap
25 and below.
Oh, okay, nice.
Pero working na.
Working na. Okay. So sige, anong mas share mo about it? Like, bata pa ako, bata ko kukuha ng insurance. Sige nga, Mare.
Sasabihin nila na bata pa naman ako, I like the plan, pero I would say on later time na pag mas nakaipon na ako. But I normally tell them na ito nga yung best time na kumuha ka ng plan. Why? You are already earning. You wanted to make your money have a better purpose kung bakit mo siya iniipon in the first place. So lahat naman tayo, di ba? We work to earn money. But how can you make your money grow for you na at the same time protected ka? And that's where insurance will, actually help you na mas bigyan ng bigger value yung pera mo.
Oh, well, technically, tama naman, syempre. I mean, on our perspective as financial advisor. So, but siguro nga, na-experience ko rin naman siya, guys. Inisip ko lang sometimes, usually itong mga batang to kasi definitely, they want to enjoy yung money pa, di ba? Parang, ganun yung mindset ng mga bata ngayon, which hindi natin sila masisisi.
Correct.
Okay, kasi syempre, nag-aral tayo. Even naman ako, nung time ko na nag-aaral ako, pagka-graduate ko, gusto ko munang enjoy yung money and all. But the good thing kasi in this generation right now, technically, yung getting insurance is hindi na siya bago. Kumbaga, it's everyone's information na. Na unlike nung time natin, nung generation natin, parang, what's insurance? Ano insurance?
Yeah.
Diba?
During the 90s.
Oo, mga 90s, yan.
Yeah.
Yung age naman natin. Ano yung age natin. But anyway, yun, so siguro nga, yung time na yun, kaya common din siya sa mga young, 25 and below, it's because Gen Zs na right now, di ba? Yung mga Gen Zs, they're so aggressive, di ba? And ang concept nila is to enjoy life, chill life. Sometimes, yung mga nakakausap kong mga Gen Zs na bata na may work din naman, hindi nila directly din sinasabi yun. Pero I can sense that that's their reason why they're not getting yet insurance. So, tama yung sinabi mo na technically, getting insurance is everything to you.
Yeah.
Diba?
Just a portion.
Portion of
a fraction of your income.
Yes. Parang, portion of it, diba, meron nga tayong rule na tinatawag, yung 20-50-30 rule, diba? And portion, diba, 20%.
The budgeting rule.
Yes. Diba, 20% of your income, kailangan, ngayon pa lang, sa age na ng mga Gen Zs right now, we're helping you guys to save money. Diba? Save, wherein yung money na sinisave, hindi lang siya basta-basta money. Because yung value niya, 1 million coverage, possible. Tama? Kasi yun yung essence of having an insurance. What more pa ba na mga stigma na common mo? Ako, siguro ma-share ko, isa sa mga na-experience ko na common stigma or reasons na lang din na encounter ko with my clients or mga prospects ko. Ang dami naming pera. Sana all, charot. Or more on siguro, I think we don't need insurance. It's because pwede ko naman siya i-save eh. Isa sa mga na-encounter kong question, actually true to life din talaga. Sabi sa akin ng isa kong prospect or sabi ng friend ko na lang din kasi ko naman talaga siya. Sige nga Norman, sabihin mo sa akin, anong difference ng mag-save ako monthly, ipunin ko na lang siya rather than kumuha ko ng insurance.
And then what is your response during that time?
So, syempre, challenge tayo. Gumana ang natin, pagiging attorney natin. Good question. Let's say you're saving, syempre, kontrolado mo i-save mo per month eh. Diba? Sabihin, sige, nag-decide ka to save 5K per month and it will take time. Yung 5K mo per month, in 1 year, that's how much? 60K.
Yeah.
In 3 years, that's how much? 80,000. Sabi ko, whereas, if you start getting, sabi natin health insurance plan na lang. If you start getting health insurance plan, let's start with a premium of, sabi natin quarterly, sabi natin 10K or 15K per quarter. Sample lang to ha. The value or the coverage of that 15K is, sabihin natin, nasa mga 1 million. For example lang naman. So imagine, friends, imagine this friend. You started, sabi natin nakabayad ka na sa isang taon ng 15 times for 60,000. In 1 year, nakabayad ka ng 60,000, magkano ang coverage mo? 1 million. And that's by anytime. Okay? Anytime. Meaning, it happened na magkaroon ng diagnosis on the second year, third year, you'll get 1 million. Whereas you're saving money, in 3 years, magkano lang? 180,000. So, question, dun sa dalawa, saan ka mas mag-benefit? Sa 180K or sa 1 million? Ba, Mare? Ano ba?
And I think, I can add up on that is that yung mga taong talagang eager to have passive income or yun nga, to save more money, ang pagkakaroon ng insurance policy is part of your asset. So if you're going to declare your SAL and statements of assets and liabilities and net worth, kasama po dong dinedeclare ang iyong life insurance coverage. Na parang ang sarap sa pakiramdam na meron kang guaranteed na ipapamana. Let's say for example, ngayon single siya, marami siyang pera, right? Eventually, what will happen sa lifeline ng isang tao? Will get married, will have a family. Diba? Once you go through that life stage ng buhay mo, ang sarap sa pakiramdam na yung anak mo, merong guaranteed na ganitong amount na mapupunta sa kanila in the future. And that's the main goal of having life insurance. Not to have or pass on a financial burden. Instead, bibigyan mo talaga siya ng substantial amount na alam mo, kakailanganin nila in the future. So I think one thing that we can encourage, especially mga young ones or even yung talagang wealthy, walang anak, is you'll never know what will happen in the future. But you have full control on what can happen today. And it all starts by, by saving money, allocating for insurance policy. Who would have known that that policy could help you pay for that certain amount of money in the future na hindi mo alam na instead na ibabawas pa sa ipon mo, sa iyong existing businesses, kukuha ka ng pera or capital, diba? Sa life insurance policy mo na. If maybe it can have payouts or something that you can withdraw through time.
Dagdag ko lang din dyan, most of the people na, kasi parang common din kasi Mare, di ba, na parang they treat getting an insurance as expense. Okay? Ang di nila na-realize, no, it's not an expense. You're buying an asset. Di ba, you're buying an asset, and definitely, it will help you eventually. Like, for example, sabi niya nga, na saan mo kukunin yung budget or what? So, if meron kang, kasi insurance is a protection eh. You're protecting your wealth technically. Kaya, to answer the question na, ba't ako kukuha ng insurance? It's because you're protecting your wealth. Diba? For example, yun nga, sinabi namin about sakit kanina. Kung wala kang budget for health, and something happened with the sino ba di magkakasakit? Siyempre, ayaw natin magkasakit, definitely. And we don't want that to happen. Pero we cannot control. May mga taong kala mo nga sobrang lulusog, pero minsan sila pa yung nagkakasakit, diba? We cannot really control. Okay? And if it happen, sana naman di mangyari, at least, hindi mo siya kukunin sa emergency fund mo. Hindi maubos yung emergency fund mo, hindi ka maghihirap because of sakit or kung ano man yung pwedeng uncertainty na mangyari, diba? Because you have the insurance, you have allotted money for that through your insurance. Diba?
Yeah, correct. Oo.
In fairness, naging more valuable yung discussion natin. Sige, siguro one last na stigma that you can share na na-experience to clients din na presentan mo na or what? Any pa?
Common yung sinasabi nila na sure ba na yung binayad ko dyan mababalik ko tapos mag-accumulate agad at lalaki agad na sure ako na hindi ako malulugi. So, honestly, sa umpisa pa lang, the moment that you signed up the application, hindi ka na talaga lugi. Kasi we are giving a temporary life insurance coverage. Kina-guarantee ikaw something happens to you from the time that you sign up, meron ng coverage na mapupunta sa loved ones mo.
Actually, may issue ka pa lang ng provisional authority. Yung resibo namin, parang we call it receipt, parang ganyan. Entitled ka na for a temporary proof of life insurance. So kahit konting
kasi
lakad lang dyan, may nangyari. Di ba? Ayun, syempre, wag naman. But definitely, you can get agad. You can get the coverage amount.
Yes.
Okay, you can claim. Parang ganyan.
So kung baga dun pa lang, by just paying a portion, you're just paying quarterly premium mo sa isang taon and just starting the application, we'll never know pa nga kung talagang approvable ka based on your health condition. So, on top of that, any policies na kunin mo, either traditional plan man yan or VUL policy man yan, talaga siya, long-term appreciation. You will appreciate it long-term in such a way na yung plan na yan, makaka-receive ka ng payout after such some time pa. And another thing is that hindi mo ma-expect na maire-return siya sa'yo agad ASAP kasi nga ang guaranteed pa lang ay yung protection sa pera mo, which is not being given out when you go, let's say for example, saving the traditional way. Diba? Paano tayo nag-iipon? Wala pong ganong feature on how we, diba? Kung ano yung nakalakihan natin.
Tigdag ko lang siguro dyan, Mare. It's kasi nga, diba, nabanggit mo nga about it, sometimes there are also people na parang, kasi pinag-usapan mo yung expectations nila, no? Siguro, it's up din talaga on you if you're getting a plan or if you want a plan, better talaga na you put all your attention, focus, questions, you ask questions. Okay? Kasi, syempre, at the end of the day, share lang kami as financial advisors. We are here to educate you. Pero, you have to ask questions. Kasi may mga na-experience ako na ano akong gustong siraan ha, pero may na-experience ako na orphan client na nag-reach out sa akin na parang, hindi na-explain sa kanya yung plan. So, expectation niya, hindi rin na-set. Diba? So, definitely siguro, it's up to us, financial advisors, and to all other financial advisors, na guys, we're not just here to sell. We're here to guide you, to help you, to give you a better security, para mas maintindihan nyo ba yung what we have. Bakit mo kailangan din talaga ng insurance, basically. So, nasa sa atin siya as financial advisors to set expectations. Pero guys, again, sa lahat ng mga interested or mga nagpapadiscuss, nagpapapresent, guys, you should ask questions. Help us para mas ma-explain namin sa inyo yung plan. Ang guide namin yung questions din ng mga i-ask nyo. I hope guys, it's meaningful. Ang dami namin na-share and I hope nag-learn kayo from this discussion. Diba? So siguro any final say before we wrap up and end this conversation, Mare?
I think for me, huwag kang matakot na mag-inquire muna to understand better. Bakit mo kailangan sa ngayon? Ang one thing na kailangan mo rin itanong sa sarili mo, ano yung magiging purpose ko? Bakit ko siya kukunin? Kasi hanggat wala sa sarili mo ng purpose mo at hindi mo alam kung para saan siya, hindi ka ma-inspire to pay for it regularly. So, kumbaga, you have to find your reason of getting it in the first place. Para saan ba siya? Saan mo siya paglalaanan? Then afterwards, next mong iisipin is that para kanino mo siya itutuloy. Kasi it is something that you can pass on.
Yeah.
Diba? Apart from you having the living benefit magagamit mo through time, next is, sino yung next na pwede mo pagpasahan ng wealth? It's like a generational wealth na pwede mong ipasa through time. And that's the main goal of having life insurance policy, na matulungan ka at matigil na yung cycle na parang, halimbawa ngayon sa society natin, di ba? Nasanay tayo na kapag tumanda na yung mga anak natin, sila na magtatrabaho, sila na magsusupport sa parents, di ba? Tapos, na-realize natin, actually, pwede namang hindi eh. Kung may retirement fund pala tong si parent. Tato, hindi naman pwedeng ganun na maging cycle. And that's the main reason of having insurance policy. Na wag nating isipin na lagi na lang tayong hihingi ng tulong sa iba para ma-survive natin yung living expenses natin.
Yeah.
When we can start our own naman and save up for the future.
Yes, very well said. Ako naman on my end, siguro message ko lang din to all of you guys, sa mga viewers, alam mo naman ang daming viewers, no? Message ko lang siguro, kapag meron nag-reach out sa inyo ng financial advisor, mindset, opportunity. It's an opportunity for you, number one, to be informed about it, to ask questions, to know your options, technically, ano ba yung mag-fit sa akin and all. Because at the end of the day, again, I'm telling you, getting an insurance or acquiring an insurance policy is buying an asset. At the end of the day, tinatawag kaming delayed gratification. Sa ngayon, wala pa. Pero eventually, you will thank yourself because you got a policy or an insurance policy. Anyway, so by the way guys, nasa baba yung mga informations namin. Ako, I'm Norman Bernard Incognito again. Same kami ni Joanne. We're 6 years in Sun Life already. Actually, magka-batch tayo, no?
Yes.
Nang same kami ng year nag-start. And just reach out to us. Nandiyan naman sa mga babangyan yung mga accounts namin definitely. And I hope you loved our session for today. Bye!